Hey, and welcome to today's live stream. Let me know if you can hear me well, because today I'm streaming through a new software, which is why some issues might be present. So let me know in the chat whether you can hear me well and whether all is well with the connection. Today we're going to be screen sharing, and I've got some slides for you. So this is why today it's extremely important, so that you can see everything and hear everything as well. So let me know. Let me know if all is well. Okay, great. Thank you, Leonid. I understand that you can hear me. Thank you so much. So great. So let's start with today's live stream. And today I'm gonna be sharing some slides and presentations. And today's topic will be all about Upwork again. Now, before, so as you might know, in August 2021, like this August, a couple of months ago, we got a top-rated badge for our team on Upwork. Like, imagine my surprise when, hi Alexandra, imagine my surprise when I got another email a couple of, like a week ago, that said that we received a top-rated plus status on Upwork as an agency. So now, one question before I switch to the slides. Now, one question I want to ask you is this. Are you a business owner, an agency owner on Upwork, or are you a freelancer or self-employed person, or are you a hired employee? Is your cat with us today? No, Alexandra. So I learned my mistake and I kicked her out of the office. Okay, so let me switch to the slides. So can you see the slides all right? So let me know that in the chat. So here's the email that I got. Welcome to Top Rated Plus status. And let me show you how it looks like here. Hi, Olga. Welcome to Top Rated Plus status. We are so impressed, with your dedication to bringing great work to our clients, and we reward you with the top-rated plus status. Yes, and while you answer, are you a business owner, a hired specialist, or are you a freelancer or self-employed person? Let me know that in the chat so that I understand how many of us are from each audience. And while you answer, as a reminder, on Upwork, there are 4 special badges, 4 special statuses that you might get on Upwork as a freelancer or an agency. And those are Rising Talents, Top Rated Plus, and Expert Vetted. Now, whilst our team has not attempted to get any special badges on Upwork on purpose, we have learned how to become top-rated plus on Upwork by experience. And I'm willing to share this experience with fellow IT service providers who might be struggling with their growth on Upwork and might do with some fellow advice. So I'm sharing today with you all the hacks for free. So we will focus specifically on how to become top-rated plus on Upwork as an agency and how to get that top-rated plus badge on your profile and the profiles of your team members. And if you missed our previous episode on how to become top-rated on Upwork, you may check that out on my channel. This is in a specific playlist related to Upwork. You can open that in a separate tab and enjoy it later. Before we jump straight into the topic, now make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're new here and new to our live streams and to this channel for more hacks on how to grow your business on both Upwork and outside of it. And let's begin. Now, how did it all start? So let me switch the slide. How did it all start? When we got our previous top-rated status, I've also received an email saying where we could move next and what we should improve in order to get that top-rated plus status. And they suggested that I checked out our team's My Stats section. So where you can find that My Stats section. Here you can see, I hope you can see that in the slide. So my stats section could be found via the address upwork.com/mystats/agency. Here comes your agency unique address code or a unique agency name if you switch that in your settings on Upwork, then /freelancer, then /your team members ID. Because on Upwork as an agency owner, you are able to check on each of the team members' performance. And let me show you how it looks like. Just a second. Here you go. Here it is. So here how it looks like, I mean, real time. Here you can see that the agency Melivora software, and here you can choose from the drop box menu all of your team members. I won't show you all of my team members for security reasons, but here you can see that they've split your team members' performance into 3 sections. The first one is job success score, or client satisfaction, sorry. So the first one is client satisfaction, the second one is communication, and the third one is marketing effectiveness. And you can see here that they have specific scores for each of these 3 main factors that affect your overall score on Upwork. Now, before we proceed, I can see that here. Hi, Tayyip. Hi, Alexandra again. So I can see that here are some comments already, but let me respond to all of those after our today's presentation and topic. So yes, so as you can see, they also include that in order to get these special badges like Top Rated Plus and so on, here's what you can do. They say that in terms to get higher client satisfaction, they say, we reward success at each stage in a freelancer or agency's Upwork journey with a badge that helps them win more work from top clients. Get and maintain a badge by consistently delivering great results to your clients. So basically, what that means is that you have to complete your projects with a great score and get those 5-star ratings and get great feedback from your customers, like no-brainer. What is more interesting is the second section, communication. And here you can see, so let me switch to the presentation because you will be able to see that a little bit better here. In terms of communication, they say that responding to invitations quickly means contracts are started more often and more quickly, leading to more work for everyone. Basically, what that means is that you have to respond to your clients ASAP, as soon as possible, like straight away. The sooner you respond to your customers, the better this score is. And you can see one of my top freelancers, she replies within a day, almost always, and replies every time. Always. And yes, we make sure that we reply every time when we have invitations. Either you decline this invitation or accept, either you start a dialogue with the client, but you should be active in terms of like doing something with that invite, right? Okay, so the next section is marketing effectiveness. And marketing effectiveness, basically what it means, they say that you should look for jobs that match skill set and experience level. Now, what do they include here? They count in how many times your freelancer's profile has been viewed, how many times, how often your freelancer was interviewed, and how often out of that he or she has been hired. So they sort of evaluate whether the funnel of your freelancer is good enough. Like if your freelancer like gets viewed often but doesn't get hired, or if he or she gets viewed often but doesn't even get interviewed, of course that affects your performance drastically. I mean, in their terms, they deem this freelancer to be like not the best performer, because the best performers are being hired like more frequently and like immediately. Nobody makes like the decision making like for too long. And honestly, I've been trying to understand which sections we need to improve in order to move to the next level, because I have just shown you one of my best freelancers and one of, not freelancers, they are called freelancers on Upwork, but she's one of my top performers, my team members, a hired employee. And not every other team member on Upwork is that great. Like, not every other team member performs as great. So I've tried to sort of understand how to improve other freelancers' performance in order to like move to the next level at first. Then I simply let it slip from my attention because, like, honestly, I have something else, something more important to do. And I focused on what matters the most in any business, and outsourcing business is not an exception here. And that is our profits, our performance, how we work with our clients. That's it. That's actually everything that I care about, our performance and the profits that we get. That's what I focused on. And as I mentioned in our previous episode about Upwork, you should focus on your performance and not your badges, statuses, and all those flashy things. When you do, everything else falls into its places, right? Because in the end, like, business is about money and not badges. Do you agree? If you think, or do you think that status things still matter in terms of promotion, in terms of branding yourself? So let me know your opinion in the comments and in the chat. Do you think that business owners or freelancers, self-employed people should focus on profits solely, or do they have to pay attention to the status things as well? So let me know your opinion in the chat, and we'll compare that in the end of our presentation. Okay, so let's move further and let's get to the main point, to one of the main points of our presentation, that is how to achieve top rated plus status. Now, first and foremost, you have to reach everything that top rated status requires. Not top rated plus, but top rated status requires. And that is have an agency job success score of 90% or higher, or rising talent status. You should earn like at least 10 grand in the past 12 months, and you have to have a 100% complete agency owner profile, your team members' profiles. You should have a logo, complete tagline, description, all of that stuff that relates to the top rated status. And then, in addition, top rated plus, I haven't switched, yes. So top rated plus is awarded to talent that has been successful on large contracts on Upwork. In addition to meeting the previous top rated requirements, they should have, top rated plus performers should have total earnings of at least $10,000 in the past 12 months for individuals, and at least $20,000 for agencies. And they should receive positive feedback on a large contract. And honestly, this is the only thing that we have made differently in the past 3 months, September, October, and November, because honestly, nothing else has been improved since then. I haven't paid much attention to our business on Upwork in the previous month because I've been swamped with our large contracts, and that's what we did. We only paid attention to our large contract, both on Upwork and outside of it. So honestly, I didn't pay any attention to that. And the only thing that changed was that, the presentation stopped. The only thing that was I did differently was we got a positive feedback on a large contract, and we worked on a large contract for 4 months by the date. So you can see here that total earnings over $10,000 in the past 12 months, that is for individuals, and for the agencies, that should be at least $20,000, at least. Okay, so let's move further to the important question: what does Top Rated Plus status give? And here it is. Now, as a top-rated freelancer or agency, first thing first, you'll have a dedicated badge on your freelancer, agency, and team members' accounts. And it will be displayed to Upwork clients and will put you a little bit above the average on Upwork landscape overall. You'll also get the following benefits: reduced fees starting 10% on featured jobs, not all of the jobs, but on the featured jobs, which is great, right? We don't have to pay 20% now, we only have to pay 10%. Major improvement. More control over your GSS, Job Success Score. And honestly, I haven't figured out still how it works. It's pleasant to understand that we do have more control over our GSS. But first thing first, our GSS is pretty nice. It's 93% today, and we don't need to improve it. But if we will need that in the future, that's a great thing to know that we have some control over it, and I'll have to figure out how we do that. Now, invitations to submit proposals to jobs assisted by talent specialists. Truth be told, we already get a lot of invites from both talent specialists and the clients, so we really don't even spend too many connects to apply to new jobs, because we get invites quite often. And of course, such perks as job digest email, faster payments on hourly contracts, and oh, by the way, it is the truth. I can confirm that, because as soon as we reached Top Rated Plus status, we've been paid faster than when we didn't have any Top Rated status. Now, if you remember, Upwork pays a week and a half after your week has been completed. When you are on an hourly contract, say you have finished your work on Sunday, you will not get paid for this week next Monday. You will get paid the Wednesday after the next week, a week and a half delay. Now we have less delay, several days, and we get paid for our week. That is the truth. Also, they say that we get premium customer support, including phone and chat. That is a great thing, actually. Thankfully, we don't have to turn to their support that often. If at all, we didn't turn to their support for several months. But it's a great thing to understand that now we do have this opportunity. So these were all the benefits. Now, does all of this help win more contracts? To a certain degree, yes. It saves time on job search, right? It we have because we receive more invites from clients and talent specialists, we have better commissions and faster payments. That's truth. Not sure about GCC, but I'm sure that, yes, we do have more control over this. It's just I haven't figured out how we do that. Okay, so now let's move on further. Sorry. Here. So now, this is how you get the Top Rated Plus status, and this is the benefits that it provides to the Top Rated Plus freelancers and agencies. So let me go from this presentation because that's basically the end of today's slides. Now, what can you do next? I mean, in terms of growing on Upwork. So the next batch and the only batch that is left for our team, that is to get expert vetted badge. Now, expert vetted means that we will have to be approved by Upwork specialists and approved by technical screening. So we will have to arrange interviews with our team members, and they have to be tech screened by Upwork specialists. We are okay with that, but like I said, I don't really pay much attention to that, and we don't fight over those badges. They are just given to us because of our performance. We focus on our performance and on serving customers and just on the profits. Actually, that's what we are all here to get more profits and to earn more in our businesses. Now, let me go back here. So what can you do next after our presentation? So I'll switch now to your questions and I'll read the chat. Okay, so here we go. Now, what can you do next is to like this video if you still haven't, and if you still haven't, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're notified of all the updates on the channel and you don't miss anything. And if you missed my previous video, today we're having a coaching program on Patreon and you're welcome to join. We have 3 levels of coaching. One is community, second one is group coaching, and the third one is one-on-one coaching. And you can go to patreon.com/Olga Pogozheva and you can find all the tiers there. They start as low as $10 per month for the community coaching, and you're welcome to join. So this is what you can do next in order to get even more tips on growing your business both on Upwork and outside of it. Now let me now switch to the what happens? Let me switch to the how do I get out of the presentation mode? So let me first check the questions in the chat. Tayyip, with love from Algeria. Oh, that's great. Hi, Tayyip. Really, I do not understand the algorithm of Upwork. Neither do I. Neither do I, and I believe nobody does to the fullest degree. Because yes, there are some guides that Upwork, official guides that Upwork releases. And when I'm speaking about Upwork and how to grow on Upwork, I operate with those official guides and with my practical experience. But in terms of like how does Upwork algorithm operate? Nobody really knows that, and Upwork indicates that in their guides as well, that they don't disclose to the fullest capacity how their GCC works and how their those performance points work, because they are afraid that people will like hack their performance system, hack their GCC algorithms, and just start to get those points, you know, without the true performance. So they don't even disclose that. So nobody but Upwork really knows this algorithm. The same thing with YouTube. Nobody really knows how it operates. It's just we can judge from our experience what works and what doesn't. All reviews are 5 stars, but GCC blocked at 70%. What I would recommend you doing, Tayyip, is to turn to their support, because on my channel in one of the videos, another person shared a similar story, and his GCC also dropped to like about 70% or so, and the deal was in the hidden feedback from the customer. Like the customer may leave you a 5-star rating public and a good public feedback, but they can leave you a bad hidden feedback, like personal feedback that nobody but Upwork sees. Maybe it's all about that. You should check out with the customer support, and I'm sure that they will help you, because if the thing is about just one feedback, you can delete it actually from your GCC score. Just turn to the support and ask what is the deal, or if you maybe have some thoughts on who it might be, who from your clients have left you a negative feedback, a negative hidden feedback. That might be the thing. If not, support will tell you. Just turn to them. Don't leave it be. Ask them and try to understand what happened. In most cases, it's about the hidden feedback customers leave you, because sometimes customers leave you a positive public feedback in order to get a positive public feedback in return, but then they leave you a hidden feedback that is not so good. So do check it out, and customer support will help you. Okay. Alexandra writes, I agree with your opinion, Olga, regarding profits. I mean, yes, we are all here for money, not for badges. I mean, I don't feel good when, my branding goes up, but my profits goes down. No, it's never about that. We are here to make money. That's what any business is about. It's nothing personal, just business. Tape writes, I feel Upwork wants us to be all day long face to screen. Probably. Yes, that is, I agree with you, Tape, and that is what annoys me as well, because they drop your performance if you're not active on Upwork. And this is actually what dropped our GCC as well, because honestly, we're not really active on Upwork. We're not applying each and every day. We apply once per week or even once in 2 weeks, because we have enterprise projects and enterprise clients, one on Upwork, another outside of Upwork, and we focus on them. We focus on where the profits come from, right? And that is why we're not actively looking for new jobs, and that's why your GCC might drop, and that's why it dropped for us. And yes, I don't like this Upwork feature as well. So, but then what can we do about it? We don't own Upwork. I feel Upwork. I remember. Yes, I feel Upwork wants us to be all day in front of screen to rise our GCC. yes, of course they want, because they want both freelancers and clients to stay on their platform. They make money this way. Again, they only focus on their profits. That's where everything comes from. I remember last 15 was 100%, and just after 15 days down again to 70%. Again, turn to customer support. The deal might be in hidden customer feedback. So Olga, Alexandra asks, do you rely on Upwork solely with your business? No, of course not. So relying on just one source of income, of jobs, of projects, one is a bad number in business. Never rely on just one. Never rely on one source of income. Never rely on one client. One is a bad number in business. Of course, anything can happen. You may lose your customers and stay with just one. Then what can you do? Only look for new ones while you rely on one. But no, we have one long-term customer outside of Upwork and another on Upwork and other projects in between. You're welcome, Tiyep. No bad hidden review. They confirmed this. They want me to do more work on Upwork. So that's another thing. They drop your GCC because you stayed inactive. That can happen. Yes, and they want you to spend more because you will have to pay for each of your bidding on Upwork, right? So you will have to pay more. You will have to spend more. That's where it all comes from, right? It's business. Any business is about money, first of all, right, Alexandra? You're right 100%. Okay, so today's live stream has been extremely short because I've shared with you how to reach top rated plus status, what benefits top rated plus status provides, and what can you do next? So after you reach top rated, then top rated plus status, the next thing would be for you to reach expert vetted. But we haven't reached that, so I cannot talk from experience here. And if you want to learn more about growing a business on both Upwork and outside of it, and also have the access to IT-specific documents that include NDA, statement of work, so all sorts of documents, and be inside the IT people community, make sure you check out my Patreon, where we built exactly that, where we built our IT people community. So do check it out. The link is in the description and in the about section, and it will be in the first comment to the video. Now, if there are no more questions, let us wrap up today's episode. And I haven't, I'm still screen sharing. And I'm glad that you've made it. Thank you so much for your activeness today, Tayeb, Alexandra. And if there are any questions left, you're welcome to throw them down in the comments section after our live stream is over. And I will be happy to see you on my channel next week. See you soon. Bye.